tous et à toutes. Welcome to BELingual FR. I am Madame Cordell, and today we are going to do a walkthrough mock for GCSE French paper 4. So it's the writing paper. And today's writing is going to be on the topic of customs and festivals. J'espère que vous êtes prêts. C'est parti, on y va. Vous écrivez un article sur les fêtes et les festivals pour votre magazine scolaire. Décrivez votre fête préférée, vos célébrations l'année dernière, vos projets pour votre prochain anniversaire, votre opinion des festivals de musique. Écrivez environ 90 mots en français. Répondez à chaque aspect de la question. Okay, so once you've read the question, remember that you have about 20 minutes, okay, to do this question, and that the 16 marks equates to about a quarter of your final grade for this paper. So you need to spend a few minutes to plan. To help you do that, make sure you use Acornit, write it on the corner of your page, and try to have a couple of ticks against each letter. So A stands for adjectives. You have inoubliable, délicieux, and magnifique as examples there on the screen, which are quite nice and easy to use for the topic of customs and festival. C is for connectives. So we have cependant, de plus, puis, many more. You can now use enough connectives in your writing. So try and have a little list that you can incorporate in both your question 1 and essay 2. Make sure you have your opinion stated in there. Use à mon avis, selon moi, or je pense que. These are only a couple of examples, but there are many that you can make note of. I've got a few examples I've written for you today. Once you've given your opinion, make sure that you justify it with a reason. Use parce que, car, or puisque to justify it. Use a negative structure at least once, especially in essay 1. I would recommend it using twice in the second question though. So you can use ne pas, ne plus, ou ne jamais, ne rien, ne personne, peu importe. I is for intensifiers. So use trop, vraiment, assez, any of these little words like très that you can incorporate and slot in your writing. Do it whenever possible. And the last one is for tenses. So for question 1, the bullet points will guide you as to what tense you need to use. If you can, try and incorporate a couple more in your writing. So once you've written Acornit on the side, you need to plan for tenses, okay? So the first one is votre fête préférée, okay? So this one invites you to use the present tense. What is your favorite celebration, okay? So this one, préféré, is the keyword for this bullet point, so you can highlight it if you like. Highlight the keywords that you need to make sure you take into consideration when you're doing your writing. So that's your first tense that you're going to be using in your writing. For the second bullet point, we have l'année dernière. L'année dernière means last year, and this means that you need to start your second paragraph with the perfect tense, okay? Next bullet point, the keyword is prochain. Prochain means next, your next birthday. Okay, so this one invites you to use the near future. It's something that's going to be happening soon that is dated. Okay, so near future. And bullet point 4 is your opinion. So this is your opinion today. So you're going to start by using the present tense. So it's not numbered because we've already used it in the first paragraph. So now we've got our 3 tenses, and that's how we are going to start our paragraphs. However, if we can, we're going to try and use a couple more tenses in our writing. Okay, so this question is just for 90 words, right? So you are going to be able to use 2 to 3 sentences for each paragraph, not more. Otherwise, you're going to be way over the 90-word limit. Okay, so for the second bullet point, you can tag the imperfect to the perfect. Okay, so it's always nice and easy to end it once you've spoken about an event that's happened and describe how it was. Okay, so we're gonna add that false tense. On the third bullet point, we're going to tag in the simple future. Again, it's nice and easy to talk about an event and say how it will be. Okay, how you think it will be, right? Now we've got a couple of paragraphs, the first and the last one, where we use the present tense. So we're going to try and tag in another tense again. So first one, C clause. I love the C clauses because they allow you to use 2 tenses in the same sentence and therefore kind of using less words, yet still using tenses. So we're going to do that in the first paragraph. And in the last one, I'm going to type in the subjunctive. Okay, so let's take a look at how we can incorporate all these tenses alongside accornite in our essay. C'est parti. Ma fête préférée est Noël car on mange bien et on s'offre beaucoup de cadeaux. Si j'avais plus d'argent, j'achèterais de très jolis cadeaux à ma famille. L'année dernière, nous avons fêté Pâques chez mon oncle car il n'habite pas trop loin. À mon avis, c'était vraiment amusant car nous sommes allés en ville pour faire une chasse aux œufs en chocolat. Pour fêter mon anniversaire, nous allons aller en France, car c'est le jour de la fête nationale. Je pense que ce sera inoubliable, car on y voit les plus beaux feux d'artifice du monde. J'adore la musique, mais malheureusement, je ne suis jamais allée à un festival de musique. Il faut que j'économise pour y aller cet été après la fin de mes examens. Okay, so we finished writing our essay. Now we are going to have a look at our checklist accornits and ensure we have everything we need in our essay to get a good grade. Okay, so let's start with adjectives. Alors, nous avons joli, amusant, inoubliable et beau. So if you can try and look at obviously for adjectives, but also for adverbs, if you can, I can just spotted one here for malheureusement. Okay, so if you can try and add a little adverb in there as well. Alors, ensuite, on a C. C is for connectives. We have et, l'année dernière, and mais. Ensuite, on va vérifier qu'on a bien mis notre opinion. Ma fête préférée. D'accord, that's one way of giving your opinion. À mon avis, et je pense, d'accord, donc on en a quelques-uns et on a aussi j'adore. Donc c'est parfait, on en a suffisamment. Next, we need to check that we have justified our opinion using parce que au car, d'accord? So we have a few cars there and a parce que as well, which is fine. We also need to incorporate a negative structure, okay? So we have il n'habite pas trop loin, so we've got the ne pas structure, et je ne suis jamais allé, de ne jamais structure as well, for never. So we have a couple, which is fine. Next, the I is for intensifiers. On a très, trop, vraiment, et ensuite on a malheureusement, bon, qui est dans la catégorie de intensifiers. D'accord? Ensuite, nous allons voir les temps. So, in our first paragraph, in our planning time earlier, we set out to use the present and then add a little C clause to incorporate the imperfect and the conditional tense. So we started off with the present here, and then with the C clause, we've got si j'avais plus d'argent, if I had more money, j'achèterais de très jolis cadeaux à ma famille. I would buy. So in here, we've got the conditional. For the second paragraphs, it was vos célébrations l'année dernière. So we wanted to use the perfect tense as well as the imperfect. So we have here nous avons fêté. So you can see the structure, the perfect tense structure. So subject, auxiliary, in here we have to have, and the past participle. And we have another one here for which we've used the auxiliary to be, followed by the past participle. Okay, so we've got a couple. For the third paragraph, we have vos projets pour votre prochain anniversaire. So for your next birthday, so we're starting by using the near future. So subject to go in the present tense, followed by the verb in the infinitive form. And then we've switched to the simple future. Okay, so we have both tenses in that paragraph. And in the last one, votre opinion des festivals de musique, we're starting with the present tense. And then I've used like il faut que, so to enable me to use the subjunctive afterwards. Il faut que j'économise. If you would like to continue practicing, go to bilingualfr.co.uk, where you will find many questions on various different topics on all three themes for you to continue practicing. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video useful. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and to subscribe. If there are any topic or tenses you would like me to cover, then please let me know in the comments below. Good luck with your revisions, and I will see you soon. Au revoir.